Hey everybody, this is Lynna and you're watching Lynna's Life on Facebook. I'm trying to get my videos moved over to YouTube, but whereas it used to be easier to do like downloads of videos and everything, it's not as easy anymore. So, well, you guys caught me. I am in the bathroom. It's like about 10:52 at night. And I'm doing my morning and evening ritual, which is something that I wished that it could be over, that I didn't have facial hair growing on my face, but I do. And it's always been a great sense of dysphoria for me. A big part of my dysphoria was early on when I was told, I think it was my first laser appointment before I even transitioned. I had just done it as a Groupon deal, and I didn't want my then wife to know about it. And I ended up, oh, it's a crazy reflection that's going on. But, oh, get away, reflection. Anyway, I didn't want my wife to know about it at the time, and she found out, and she was like, well, and this is interesting. I go, I've never really liked facial hair, so she goes, well, yeah, that's true. I know that you don't like facial hair, and it's true. I never did, never cared for this stuff, but I was told early on, because I still deal with a lot of it. And I'm like, dealing with the whites now. See that hair? It's like you can see it. It's a little white one. And then there's a black one. So that's the truth about transitioning. Like here it is, the year 2021. I transitioned 2014, 2013 late. And I'm still plucking hairs. I mean, it's so frustrating, because it's like I had a plan when I transitioned. I wanted to be able to transition in a way that it could go in stages and stuff. So my plan was to do almost all of my laser, and then get electrolysis done. But it just didn't work. And so here I am, still doing this after all these years. And I do that, and I also have this little roly, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a roly, basically like a slinky, but you kind of like catch little hairs in it. You kind of roll it up and down. And it does hurt. By now, I'm just used to it. I just grin and bear it. I just deal with it. It does a pretty decent job. You can hear it like pulling stuff out. You hear it? I mean, it does a good job. But if I had electrolysis done like I wanted to years ago, I wouldn't need this. And I like keeping it real, you guys. I'm not like the kind of person that wants to like paint some facade of what life is like and everything, and then make everything all glamorous and beautiful and try to like hide every imperfection. Tonight's the last night I'm gonna be 5-0. So I'm celebrating by just doing what I've always done, and that's trying to deal with my dysphoria. But it's been a challenge. I have like this area right in here where these white whiskers just grow. They just like, they keep growing. And no, for those of you who transition and think that, especially if you're of Latin origin or Italian or something, and you think that by taking estradiol and testosterone blockers that you're gonna like somehow magically make your face not grow facial hair. That simply isn't how it goes. I mean, estrogen is a hormone that is 1,000 times weaker than anything compared in an FTM. And I take these. It says take 3 tablets sublingually 2 times a day, up to 12 milligrams daily. But the problem with these tablets is that the body doesn't absorb them very well. It doesn't. It goes through the kidney, and then by the time it gets through everything, the liver, and by the time it gets through everything, it's only like maybe 20% of the dosage that you were given. So, 4 milligrams turns into basically almost nothing. So there's 2 milligram, because they're 2 milligram tablets, right? There's 4. There's 6. There's 8. I'm supposed to be on 12. There's 10. And then there's 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 6 of these pills. Can't be good for the liver. Just can't. So I'm hopefully going to get on a different, and I'm sitting at that's what you call sublingual, below the tongue. And no, it's not neon, that's just the color that the tablets get. And that's what I have to do. I don't take testosterone blockers, I don't take Spiro. Because like after I had my, and I'm going to be talking kind of weird because I have this in my mouth, but ever since I had my accident in 2015, I was heavily discouraged from taking Spiro. And for those that haven't, had the surgery and everything, Spiro is one of those things that gives you the ability to feel comfortable with how your body is not reacting, to itself during the night, or male erection issues and stuff like that, right? So Spiro is a deterrent. That's, for me, that's what I've noticed in using it is that it was a deterrent to basically kind of castrate yourself chemically. And when I do take the right amounts of estradiol, it does the same kind of thing. It does the same kind of it has the same kind of effect. But I really do wish that I had gotten on some type of regimen, you know, in order to feel comfortable with my transition, you know. But getting back to that story about my first time getting laser and the phobia, the phobia that I was given by the woman that was working in the front desk. She's like, oh, well, you know, your kind of facial hair, that's the kind that's hard to ever get rid of. So you'll never get rid of it all. And here it is, year 2021, and I'm still dealing with it. And it's just not right, you know? It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way it's supposed to be. That's just the honest truth. People get to do things in life to like transition, and they're able to have, you know, their life go in the direction that they wanted it to go, and basically have whatever done to their life. But with me, this has always been an Achilles heel. And it really frustrates the patooties out of me. It's like, why can't this just not be? But there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. So I just deal with it. I just grin and bear it. And I make do. Because if you don't make do, then you kind of it just drives you crazy. It's like my hair, right? My hair. There's really no real, see it? It's just so yuck. I'm just not happy with it at all. But it's something that I've had to deal with, you know, and it's causes me dysphoria again. My eyebrows, you know, I can't get them to grow the right way. I can't get them to fill in like I want. But sometime or another, you just have to make allowances. You just have to say, I need to just do what I need to do. You know, I need to just do what I need to do. I need to just deal with what I need to deal with. It is what it is. There's really not much I can do about it other than just try to work with whatever it is that I'm working with, you know, and that makes it tough. But it's either that or lose your mind, right? And But there's so many other things to be grateful for, you know? There's so many other things to be thankful for. I'm gonna email my friend. We should go, blah, blah, blah. Get your birthday started right. On your way. Nice. And I said, yay. Yeah. Okay. So, it's my friend. She wants to do something special for me in the morning, like go out to eat breakfast. So yeah, we're gonna do that before I head out to work, because I'm going to give myself the gift of work tomorrow. I am going to work tomorrow, so that is going to be my gift to me, is being able to work. I'm super, super excited for the opportunity that I get to do what I do and to work. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to do that. So giving myself that ability is like a gift, because it's like I get to be part of regular society. No way, that's awesome, right? So yeah, so I'm just like so thankful for so many things. I took it easy today. I didn't go into work today. I just kind of took it easy. I wanted to show you guys something I got. I got this at the thrift store the other day. I haven't bought a watch. It was like dirt cheap, but I haven't bought a watch since, oh my goodness, I don't know when, but I've always been a person that liked Disney. So I don't know if you guys can see it up close personal. I don't think the camera can focus like that, but there's a little Mickey Mouse on there. And the band needs a little help, right? It's been through the ringer a little bit, but I like that. I've been trying to do things with my hair, so like trying to use certain things. So one of the things that I got, and let me show you in a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. So one of the things that I got recently, in the last 6 months, was a hair topper, because I didn't want like a full-on wig to wear. So I got this human hair topper. It's got a pretty good sized crown on it, and it has this really neat little system for putting it on, where you literally like kind of pull it up and over your head. So for instance, I like pull my hair back like this, and then I take this, and then I kind of like flip it up and over and kind of like halo it over my head, and then I do that, and then I put that on like that. I kind of like adjust it, so sometimes it looks better than other times, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I had a hair transplant. Those of you who know me, I had a hair transplant a long time ago in Minneapolis, and it was an event for me, but I like it. You know, I mean, I'm not like I still would probably prefer a lace top instead of one that doesn't have the lace, so that I could pull it back if I wanted to. But I do like bangs. I've always liked bangs. And I'm due for like a trim, and to actually go to a beauty salon to get my hair trimmed and looking right, because I did the COVID-19 thing, you know, that whole what was it? Like figure out how to trim loose ends, I mean, with split ends and yeah, loose ends, right? Figure out how to trim split ends and all that. And I did this where I took the hair and then I twisted it into like a little twisty braid, and then the areas that I saw that were sticking out, I I would cut them, you know. But I'm not really good at cutting bangs because I end up like shagging them out to looking jagged. So I really do wish I had better hair trimming skills. But this one I even took a little blade too to soften it a little bit and to open up the bang area a little bit more. But it's like it's really tough, you know, if you don't really have the experience, if you never really have done it before. I've I've bought my share of wigs. I mean, I remember one time I was working in Times Square in New York in 2012. I went to a professional like wig hairpiece design company. They do work with Broadway and stuff like that. I spent $700 on a human hair wig, um, and I did not have them trim it. I did not have them do anything to it, and they literally sold it to me without any bangs or any kind of cut that was basically designed for me to customize it to my head. So I came back to I was working at Radio City Music Hall. I was doing this a corporate event for Samsung. I think it was they were doing their new Galaxy phone. I think it was the S4. I think they're up to the S20, 21 now. So anyway, I did that event, but during a break, I ended up looking up, Googling wig stores nearby, right? But I wanted a good one. I didn't want to just go to a beauty supply shop that, you know, caters to like the $150 wigs and stuff like that. The ones that, you know, aren't custom, or there's so many different things that one can do. So I ended up going to this one place that I ended up purchasing. I think I bought one the next year. It was a really pretty longer, like a 22-inch human hair wig. I think I spent like $1,200 on that one. But that was when I was working. You know, I was making a living as a camera person, and I could afford it, right? These days, it's kind of a stretch. This one, this hair right here, is not like from a beauty supply store. It's actually from a company called mcwigs.com, and they do really really nice work. They have a really nice selection. They have like a really high quality topper that one could use. Like the only thing that's pinned to the head, which it's good because then you don't end up messing up your hair and making it even worse with all the little clips that you're supposed to use for it. Um, there's just one right here, and then that little piece that goes on, and then the little loopy plastic that goes around. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like I have, see that little band is hidden back there, and sometimes like I'll take it so that it's not sticking out or prominent to me, and I just kind of pull it out, you know, pull the hair out from behind that. Let's see, yeah. And then if it's too tight, sometimes you just like, but I mean, it's something that you don't have to feel like you're wearing a wig, which so many people hate wearing a wig because it's so like it's really one of those things where it's like it gets to be like it's easy for it to turn into like a wig head, because a lot of people don't realize that instead of like just wearing it as it is, people have them trimmed in order to customize it for their face type, you know, for their dimensions, and to like take away some of that extra fruffy, you know, fluffiness to the, it looks like a helmet type look to it. And I remember when I was a baby trans that I I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea how to wear a wig. I was, you know, I didn't know how to care for them. Got an apple. But so I'm trying different things. Lately, I've been trying to curl my hair more because I just think that being able to curl your hair is just really a cool thing. You know, like being able to get it and then, like I have this, let me show you. I bought it a couple of years ago, but it's by Bedheads, I guess. Bedheads? Big Head? Bedhead by Tiggy. You plug it in. Let me see. Hold on a second. Plug it in, and it heats up really fast. Oh, come on, plug in. There we go. So it's just it heats up really fast. See, it's on right now, and it's still cool to touch. Like, but in moments it gets hot. So I got one of these that is a 1.5 inch barrel on it, and this is like a, I think it's a 3/4 inch barrel, so it makes tighter curls on it. But this part never gets super hot, this part, and it spins, right? Because, you know, you don't want it to tangle. But yeah, so in moments, I am able to use it. Let's say like for a trans woman, we never were given any kind of instructions from our moms. We were never given any kind of advice about, you know, feminine, you know, practice and the things that, you know, that one has to do to be a lady and all that, because they raised us to be men. And that's what they believed us to be. But we have to learn on our own. We have to learn on our own.